Hey there. Yeah, I wasn't playing with a car. Hey, my name's Dave Nakkila with iPro Realty and the Your Green Homes Real Estate team. Just sitting here in my office. I was admiring my Tesla Cybertruck given to me by my good friend Sean at Sean's Task Squad. If you want to see him, check out the video here. I would like to discuss this article I was reading today. It's definitely a really good article. It gives a little bit of insight on who property owners are in the GTA and who owns more than one property. So this article was in the Canadian Real Estate magazine, and it's called "Here's What Big City of Multiple Property Owners Look Like." Kind of a weird title, but that's what it is. More than 1/10 or 10% of Vancouver, Toronto, and Montreal homeowners own more than one property. Now, this was a survey done by Royal LePage. So, in the greater Vancouver area, which is the third largest metropolitan area in Canada, has the largest share of multiple property owners. Now, I would beg to differ. I would like to think that because of the house values there being a lot higher than even Toronto, although Toronto's catching up, that because of that it's allowed people to buy more than one property a little bit easier. So 14% of property owners there own more than one property. 27% of those don't collect any rental income, so they likely have it as a secondary unit, maybe a condo that they use sometimes, or a vacation property, cottage, or other things, ski lodge with Whistler and stuff being nearby. And 51% of those properties are rented out full-time permanently. And 13% of those are used both personally and as rentals, so likely vacation rentals. 7% of those properties are just sitting vacant. The other very interesting fact that I found even more interesting is that they did a little survey of the ages of people between 18 and 35 that are already homeowners and how many of those people own more than one property. So there's obviously a lot of people watching this that are likely between 18 and 35, and they're interested to know how they can buy a house or how they could buy multiple houses. Now, you could probably check out this video here or here, whichever side it's on, and find out a little bit more about rental real estate. Homeowners that are aged between 18 and 35 in the greater Vancouver area that own more than one property is 14%. So that's quite a few people, in my opinion. And then as well, over 35, it's also 14% of those people own more than one property. I think one of the main reasons that there's a lot of emphasis on the younger people, 18 to 35, is that us younger generation put a lot of emphasis on a work-life balance and providing that extra cash flow that real estate does provide can allow a little bit more freedom and leniency in the work-life balance as well. The other thing is that if you are, say you're 30 now, and you bought a house when you were 18, your house value is likely double or even a little bit more than double. So refinancing in order to purchase a rental property outside of the city you're in or in the city you're in, depending on house values and your current income situation, buying a rental property is not so out of reach for a lot of younger homeowners that have purchased earlier on. It is a really good opportunity. So in the GTA, the Greater Toronto Area, 13% of homeowners own more than one property. And out of that, so people between 18 and 35, 18% of those homeowners own more than one property. Now, I would fall into that category as well, and I know a few other people that would fall into that category too. It's definitely doable. I know the GTA market seems crazy, but personally, my second property that I rent out is not even in the GTA. It's outside of the GTA. So you can definitely buy something in the GTA, let that go up in value, pull some equity out and buy something else. Or you could do it the way I did it. Buy out of the GTA first as a rental property, get it rented, get things going on it, and then purchase your own residence to live in personally. So that's what I ended up doing, but there's many different ways to do it. And then people over the age of 35, 11% of people over the age of 35 own more than one property. And it's saying here that a lot of people are buying their second properties in Guelph and London area, which have high, heavy student presence. So, and Guelph is where I purchased my rental. So if you're thinking about getting a rental property or even just your first home, definitely feel free to reach out to me. I do work in the GTA, but I have contacts all over and I am willing to help people purchase out of Ontario even. Stats for the Montreal area. So we'll jump into Montreal. So 12% of people own more than one property in Montreal. The interesting fact over there is 37% of people that own more than one property don't collect any rental income from their second property. So they likely have cottages or condos or ski chalets. In Montreal, very, very expensive, but leaving the Montreal area and going out into some of the lakes around there, they're very affordable. Like cottages out in Quebec are much cheaper than in Ontario, and some people here in Ontario actually they just buy their cottage in Quebec because it's much cheaper. It's not that much further to drive over into Quebec and enjoy it. Although knowing French would be definitely a benefit if you're going to buy something out over there. As for the people aged 18 to 35 in Montreal that own more than one property, that's 16% of those people. So that's pretty good. 16% in Montreal, 18% in the GTA, and 14% in the Vancouver area. So definitely a lot of savvy millennials out there aged 18 to 35 that are buying more than one property and diligently planning for their retirement or to fund their lifestyle. Now, if you want to learn more about all of that, be sure to check out some videos on my channel, and hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's not my usual video, and I don't know how it turned out because I'm not that great at reading, talking, looking at the camera, having conversation with you, but anyways, regardless, I hope you did enjoy today's video. My name is Nakkila with iPro Realty and the Your Green Homes Real Estate Team, signing off.